That's right, brother. We're going to be out here calling the big game 2026 here, starting off with the varsity girls game, third in the Sierra Valley Conference. Now, I don't have any stats per max preps, but knowing what I know from what I've seen from this team before, standing. Now, looking here at Argonaut, we have a lot of stats on Argonaut from max preps. Their point leaders, 177 on the season. Taylor Gaskin's got 12.4 per game, 200 on the season. Now rebounds, we're going to take this one back over to Elena. She's all over the place, Mateo, and I expect to see a whole lot of her tonight. 348 rebounds on the season, followed by Michaela DiRigolo. She's got 110 rebounds on the season, and then followed by Kamea Moniz with 79 rebounds on the season. For the steals, Elena Critchfield has 106 steals. That's pretty significant there, Teo.
I'd say so.
Taylor Gaskin's got 70, and Michaela DiRigolo has 31. The Mustangs are coming off of a 45-39 win against Rosemont in their last game. The last matchup between these two teams, Amador won 41-25 at Argonaut, and a great game. And I'll tell you what, it was really close all the way up until about the third, maybe fourth quarter, and then all of a sudden Amador really kind of put it on and pulled away. Looking around the league for the Sierra Valley Conference, Liberty Ranch is leading, is first, undefeated, 14-0, followed by Union Mine, 10-3, Amador, 9-4 in third place in league, El Dorado also 9-4, they're in fourth, Argonaut, 5-8, they are fifth in league right now, Rosemont, 3-10, Galt, 3-11, and Bradshaw Christian at the bottom, 0 for 13. Can you believe that coming from Bradshaw Christian? That's pretty wild.
Wow.
That's pretty wild. Now again, as I mentioned, some of these key players for us to be looking out for here on this Buffaloes team. We're looking for number 3 and number 5, Peyton Patterson and Macy Patterson. But also got to give another shout out to a senior captain there, number 24, Sophia Dooley. She's someone we also expect to see quite a bit of as well. A lot of freshmen here on this roster too. Actually, 2 freshmen here on the roster. We got 4 sophomores. Looks like we've got a couple 3 juniors and only 2 seniors, sorry. 2 seniors on this Amador squad. Now looking over to the Argonaut side, Kamea Moniz, someone we're going to look at. That's number 1. Number 11, Michaela DiRigolo. And then, of course, number 21, Elena Critchfield. Now, we, of course, want to take time to mention number 12, Taylor Gaskin, the second leading scorer on this team, one of the more proficient players on this team as well for the Mustangs. From what I understand, she is injured and will not be playing tonight.
Was that a game-time decision?
I don't know if it was a game-time decision, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be a tough decision here in this matchup because she's someone outside shooting. She has the best three-point average for the Mustangs at 31%. She's the one that's taking those outside shots, and she's also a good stealer of the basketball as well, which is something that we should see quite a bit here too.
Yeah, I mean, losing your outside threat, I mean, definitely, especially when you have a player like Critchfield who's really the focal point of this offense, everywhere on the boards, and, you know, leading your team in turnovers forced. I mean, it's going to be easier for Amador to key in on her, so I'd be interested to see what the other role players on Argonaut have to offer tonight.
Well, and especially, too, let's talk about Critchfield for a second. She's going to be kind of that 4-5 position. I would expect her to be more of the 5 underneath. She's a little bit taller, a little bit stronger than the other girls, so I expect her to be underneath. But again, those Patterson girls, they're tall, and they are going to give her problems all night long.
Yeah, I mean, they're the names to look out here for Amador. What I'm looking at right now on the floor, it seems that Amador has a clear size advantage, so I wouldn't expect them to, you know, give up anything easy inside and probably have their way inside against Argonaut.
You know, that's something that I'm not sure what we'll see tonight, especially with Taylor Gaskin being out. That outside threat for the Mustangs isn't necessarily fully eliminated, but you're taking a key part of this offense and defensive scheme for the Mustangs, and that's pretty significant.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you look at their last matchup, Argonaut only being able to muster 25 points through 4 quarters. I mean, your leading scorer is averaging more than half of that, so it'll be interesting to see where they can find buckets.
Looks like we've got about 5 minutes until game time here. All 3 of us, myself, Mateo, and Michael, were all sprinting in to get here.
Parking lot was a little busy, you know.
It was a little crowded.
This game hasn't lost the hype over the years, which, I mean, it's a good thing to see, you know.
We love to see it. Love to see it, especially, too, we see a mostly packed out gym right now. Expect to see a packed out gym throughout the rest of the evening as well. Captains are meeting at midcourt. Not a huge basketball guy, but I love basketball, right?
Sure.
Love all sports. I've always wondered, at the half court in the meeting, What do they talk? They don't flip a coin. I mean, you do a tip-off. So what do they just talk about? Rules of the game? I mean, what kind of stuff do they talk about?
Yeah, I mean, how to communicate to the refs. The captains are going to be responsible for most of that. Hopefully that's your wish as a coach. And I'm not sure if they're doing this at the high school level, but in the league and in college, they're picking which ball that they're going to play with. Every captain, best players on the floor, they're going to be having the ball in their hands. They got to make sure which one is right for them and right for the game.
You know what? I like that. Maybe we'll see a little bit of that here.
Yeah. It's always fun to see a disagreement too over two different balls. And then the ref has to step in and say, hey, we're playing with this one.
Hey, listen, this is the one we're going with.
Exactly.
Right on.
Yeah, in a heated rivalry, no pun intended, like this matchup right here, it's always fun to see a little bit of chirping back and forth. But let's hope for a great game.
About 3, almost 4 minutes left here in our pre-game warm-ups. Looks like they're lined up taking a couple free throws right down there. A very slept-on practice tool, utilizing that free throw line at the beginning of the games just to get you locked in on it. And I'll tell you what, we saw that a lot in with the varsity boys a couple weeks ago when we called the game, missing free throws when we should have those free throws.
Yeah.
That should be an automatic.
That's easy buckets right there. Those are the freest buckets you'll ever get, and it's a shame. It's a shame when your best players can't capitalize at the line.
Well, folks, another cool feature that we have today. We're going to be giving out player of the game for both sides, obviously, Argonaut and Amador. We're going to give out a player of the game, sponsored tonight by Papa Murphy's Pizza in Jackson. By the way, they've got the Heart Baker Pizza on sale right now for Valentine's Day.
Is that so?
Yeah, pizza shaped in the heart. You get a pepperoni or a cheese pizza, one of those signature classics from Papa Murphy's. Go ahead and stop by Papa Murphy's in Jackson today. They're going to be receiving player of the games. They're going to be receiving one free large one-topping pizza for their performance in tonight's game.
Yeah, I mean, if you've grown up in the county, you know how much of a deal the Jackson Papa Murphy's is. I almost grew up on that, Joey.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you what, all the time. I'll tell you one of the most interesting ways that I've had a Papa Murphy's pizza, too. I've got a Traeger, and they make a pizza oven insert for the Traeger. I got one, and it's great. It works great.
Oh, yeah?
I love it. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's awesome.
That's incredible.
Awesome.
We got to try to get a collab with Traeger and Papa Murphy's. They don't know what they have on their hands.
That's right. All right, folks, I'm just putting my post up here on Facebook.
If you're watching, tell your friends.
That's right. Again, thank you all for listening here on KVGC 1340 AM, 96.5 FM. KVGC Jackson, San Andreas, Sutter Creek, the voice of the Gold Country, online at kvgcradio.com. And don't forget, get the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, the KVGC Radio app, KVGC Classic, KVGC Country, KVGC Oldies, and all of your favorite KVGC Radio news and podcasts, all in one convenient location right there on the KVGC Radio app. Take KVGC wherever you may go.
Joe, one thing I'm noticing over here is Amador's student section is called the Pit Crew now.
Yeah, well, they took different there's different themes this for this game. So Amador took a race theme, it looks like, with Pit Crew. The Mustangs, I had a lot of my baseball players just after practice asking me, hey, what does a frat guy dress like? What does a guy in a frat dress like? So they got, as a subject matter expert on a guy that was once in a fraternity, still in a fraternity technically, once a Pike, always a Pike. Rush Pike, baby, that's right, Pi Kappa Alpha. They were asking me, and one kid was like, yeah, I was going to wear a polo shirt and cargo shorts. And I was like, whoa, we don't do cargo shorts. We don't cargo shorts.
It's the short shorts.
That's exactly right.
And a visor.
Got to be above the knees. The hat has to be backwards.
You have to have the fake leg tats.
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
Long gone are the days of Blue Crew and Stain Gang. Wow.
I guess so.
What a time. What a time. Glad to see they're progressing with their creativity, though. It's never a bad thing.
Looks like we're going to get started here with our national anthem, so we'll bow out for just a moment. And we're back for this big game 2026 action live from Amador High School in beautiful Sutter Creek, California. My name is Joey Guidi. If you're just joining us here, I am joined today with my good friend, Mateo. Starting off for the Mustangs, number 13, Charisma Carson. Number 1, Camilla Munoz. I thought it was Moniz, but it could be Munoz. And number 21, Elena Critchfield.
And now for your starting lineup for the Amador Varsity Buffaloes, number 24, standing at 8'4", senior post, Sophia.
Did I hear that correctly?
8'4".
Wow.
She's a tall one. That's number 24, Sophia Dooley. Next up, number 2, Peyton White McCarty, also an impact player here for the Buffs. At 7 foot tall, number 11, Mara Lupilusa. And standing also at 7'5", number 5, Macy Patterson. 6'7".
Is that so?
6'7".
Man.
That's number 3, the captain. That's Peyton Patterson down there. You could hear, actually, it's funny. I just tuned into the stream there. You could hear my good friend TJ Sweet down there on the mic. You could hear him rattling off some of these names and heights.
Oh, we got TJ on the mic tonight?
That's right.
Oh, wow.
TJ, by the way, a math teacher here at Amador High School. Sounds like his numbers may be off.
Yeah, I might need to go back to the drawing board with that one, Teach.
TJ, a 2015 grad of Amador High School. Very good football and baseball player for the Buffs.
Former Moss Taco alum.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that is correct. All right, folks, we're getting ready here for tip-off. Jumping for the Mustangs, we've got number 21, Elena Critchfield, and for the Buffs, number 2, Peyton White McCarty. Gathering together. Ball's up, and it goes to the Mustangs. That is Serena Ramirez with the That's over to Charisma there. She's got, ooh, ball's stolen, kept away. It looks like they're gonna jump in there, and looks like she lost it. White McCarty with the ball out of bounds. Macy Patterson now with the ball. White McCarty. Peyton Patterson back over to Macy Patterson. Ooh, Carson's all over her. White McCarty with the ball. She's got Dirigolo on front of her. Back over to Macy, swinging it all the way around. Long ball there, Teo.
Aaron pass, that look was down there all day. All day, saw a little bit too late.
Serena Ramirez with the ball. Marching down mid-court. Looks like she's trying to get around. She finds a way around. She passes it off to Dirigolo. She's got 2 defenders on her. Passes it off to Carson. Back over to Munoz. Puts it up. No good. Rebound there. We're going to call another jump ball.
Jump.
Critchfield on the rebound. Ball will go to the Mustangs. That's Serena Ramirez. Way out to Carson. Ball's up for 3. Oh, just out. Tipped out there by Moniz. Ooh, ball goes off of her hand. That's out.
Hands are a little jittery early on. I think it might be the nerves, Joey.
Big game, dude. It always is, man. Always is.
Game.
You know what? These girls know each other, right? They're all probably friends off the court, but once you get down here, man, it's tough. Peyton Patterson up for 3, no good. Ooh, ball's put right back up. And that's in. That's Mara Lapalisa. Ramirez now with the ball, setting up the offense. Gets around Dooley, passes it off to Carson. Carson's trying to find a way to set the offense up. She's got Peyton Patterson in front of her. She drives the lane, puts it up. Shot is off. Ooh. Oh, they're going to call a travel. That's a tough call.
Yeah, especially since what? That's the third offensive rebound for Argonaut right now. Ball staying on this side.
Yeah, ball staying there. That's Critchfield with it. She wants to go up with it. Shoots it over. Okay, Patterson's got it way open. Fast break all the way down. LaPalooza again. That's her second 0. Passes back over to Dirigolo. She's trying to find a way. Dive in the baseline. They're going to call a blocking foul there. That one's going to go against Peyton Patterson. Her first foul, first team foul. Not a scoring opportunity, so we'll be on the... Oh, Critchfield goes up for it and gets it.
Tough shot. Tough shot.
It's Elena Critchfield. Macy Patterson with the ball. Charisma Carson in front of her. Passes it over to White McCarty. Back over to Peyton Patterson. Oh, ball's up.
It's there all day.
Wow. Wide open shot there, Sophia Dooley. Ball now driving the lane. Bounce pass. Ooh, just rims out. Rebound there by Critchfield. Room 4, White. That's Dooley.
Dooley just a tad handsy. She's been playing physical defense all game long.
Oh, just stolen out of her hands by Macy Patterson. She's going to drive down the court, looking for someone open underneath. Caught there by Critchfield.
Critchfield all over the boards tonight.
I told you, man. Charisma Carson with Mustangs ball on the out of sub coming in. That's number 13, Marlena Allen. She's subbing in for Sophia Dooley.
Is that 2 fouls on Dooley?
Just 1 foul on Dooley so far. 1 on Dooley, 1 on Peyton Patterson.
Shades of Andre Iguodala with that arc.
That's right, that's 3. Out to Allen. McCarty, or White McCarty with the ball. Out to Macy. Nails it. Boom. Just like that, back-to-back threes, Teo.
Are we in store for a... Is that what we're going to see tonight?
I'm thinking it might be. Ramirez passes underneath to Carson. Oh, just rolls out. When he's with the ball again, oh, they're going to call a jump ball on that one. That one's going to go to the Buffs.
Now they're going to miss a lot of opportunities if they're not forcing the ball inside on these transition opportunities.
Peyton Patterson passes it over to White McCarty, back over to Macy Patterson, back to Peyton. She's got Carson in front of her. Puts it up. Ball is off. That goes to Moniz. She tosses it over to... Oh, nice steal there by Patterson. And they're going to call Critchfield on a reach there.
Around them.
No, they've been swiping at it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love to see it.
Oh, yeah.
I love to see it. Back to White McCarty. Dirigolo in front of her. Now Moniz. Ooh, gets a hand on it. Carson trying to swipe, getting her hands in her face there. Underneath. Ooh, doesn't want it. Allen's up. It's out.
The bank was not open. All right. On either side for Amador, it's their forcing turn. The must. So far, both have been contested or from long range. I think for the Mustangs, need to look to open up some opportunities down low in the middle, makes for more sustainable offense.
Imagine they're going to try to get the ball to Critchfield underneath sometime soon here. 2 minutes.
I think the opportunity is there for him. I mean, look.
She's kind of swiping all the way around. Ooh, takes a couple steps there, but she's all right. Passes it off there to Carson, back over to Ramirez. It's out. Rebounded there, number 10. That is Peyton Fuentes. Tell you what, I was coaching a baseball team one time. We had 4 Austins, and 2 of them were left-handed.
What are the odds?
So I couldn't say, hey, Austin, no, the left-handed one. It's off. Oh, they're going to call that one a shot clock violation.
Let him shoot from the outside. Just don't give him any easy buckets.
Ramirez with the ball for the Mustangs. Allen tries to 11. Mara LaPalooza. She has scored 3 times points here for... Pretty much. Hey, if it's open, go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Back over to Ramirez now. Ooh, yes, gets it over the top to Critchfield. Yeah, it stays on the floor. LaPalooza checking out. Macy Patterson checking out. Checking in is number 3, Clara Joyner. And looks like that is number 24, Sophia Dooley. Shot is up. It's offside. Ramirez, the out-of-boundsman. Over to Carson. Over to Carson. Carson, I believe, a freshman for the Mustangs. He is. Oh, there we go. Critchfield for 2. And that is the end of the first period of play here at Sutter Creek. Are leading this one. Mateo, let's talk about it. First quarter of action.
I think this game is very well in reach for both teams. Like I said earlier, Amador is really ramping up the pace on defense, making Argonaut transition. We've seen it, 5 times or 3 to 5 times now. They're just getting works in Argonaut's favor. But if Argonaut wants to make this game a game and stay competitive.
You talk about that comfortability. Mustangs just don't look comfortable down there right now. They just don't look comfortable with this. The Buffs Mustangs, who will start this second period with the ball.
Yeah. Happens when she can get an open look,
That's Ramirez with it. Dooley in front of her. Kicks it out to DiRigolo. Back over to Carson. Out. Rebounded there by Clara Joyner. Tosses it off to Marlena Allen. Allen driving the court. Bounce passes it over. Buffs pull away by 6 now. Of play. Ramirez with the ball at the top. Picks up her dribble, having some trouble. Pass to Ramirez here. Holding on to it. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball on that one. Is
aggressive. That's going to work in their favor and might take them home with a win tonight.
Peyton Patterson and Marlena Allen both checking out. Looks like that is LaPalooza and Macy Patterson checking in. Point guard there, that is Ramirez. Swings around the right-hand side, back over.
Come on right there. Penetrate inside, kick out to your open people.
Macy Patterson with the ball. Trying to get around Carson. Passes it off to Clara Joyner. Over the. That is Fuentes. Off to Dooley. Back over to Patterson. Patterson puts it up. Rims it out. Rebounded there by Critchfield. Now to Ramirez. Dooley in her face. Stolen. Oh!
Active hands, man.
Tough defense. Fuentes checking out. Joyner checking out. Checking in is number 3, Peyton Patterson. And then that's number 12, Riley Kell. Side finds an open lane. Puts it up. It's out. Rebounded there by Dooley. When he's trying to get a hand in there, I like that. Kell underneath.
All day.
Boom.
That's there all day.
That's score. Got a timeout on the court. 30-second timeout. Looks like that one is taken by the Mustangs again. A lot of defense.
Yeah. The Mustangs are having a problem forcing their will on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, wide open under the rim how many times? Amador's in the driver's seat.
Well, we saw it back down here on the right-hand side where they were able to swing out to the outside, get Critchfield that opportunity to be open. Toss it off to Carson. Get her on a travel there. Peyton Patterson was absolutely all over her. First half. Charisma Carson on Peyton. Reaching out. Ooh, she smacks the ball a little bit there. Kell with the ball. Dooley over to Macy Patterson. Way underneath to Kell. Ball's up and it's in. Nice offensive drive. Ball there. Yeah, Peyton Patterson was like, yeah, let me just rip this out of your hands. Right, that's right. Carson, the inbounder. Over to Critchfield. Critchfield's at the top. Excuse me. Is it off there? Underneath to Lapalooza. Open underneath that.
Yeah, I mean, they look completely lost on defense. In the same place, calling for the ball. That's the difference between these two teams. Amador is moving their guys around, running them off the base.
Solo.
You know, sometimes you just got to catch them sleeping.
That's right. Lapalooza over to right in the middle of our analysis. She nails the three.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you got to bang up the inside just so you can get the outside.
Serena Ramirez up for three. Buffs pull ahead 24-11 now with just under 3 minutes in the half. Doesn't get anything.
Post to post.
Lock.
Kicked it in high gear there and got rewarded with free throws.
Yeah, that's
what
right.
do you know?
That's her first. I believe that is the first team foul for the Mustangs. Taking a look at our stream here. Again, thank you all for listening in as you are listening to KVG.
It's a true American pastime, Joey.
Baseball? That's right. I'll tell you what, the oldest, and I think you can quote me on this one, the oldest active rivalry in the state of California.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
The Argonaut Mustangs and the Amador Buffaloes, the oldest active rivalry. And this goes all the way back. We're talking the Sutter Creek Buffaloes days, Sutter Creek High School,
versus
and Jackson High School, Jackson Tigers, and the Ione Mustangs.
Represent.
That's right. In 1983, the Ione High School joined forces to create Argonaut High School, Jackson-Ione High School, then Argonaut High School. Inbound now. That's Serena Ramirez with the ball. Oh, just off. Nice by DiRigolo there, trying to put it right back up. Draws the foul. One's on White 2. Yeah, that's Peyton White McCarty. Shooting one, just off the front of the rim. She's going to go up for it. By the Buffs. Peyton Patterson with it now. Had two in front of her, but now just Carson. Back over to White McCarty. Off to Macy Patterson, over to Allen. Underneath to White McCarty. Oh, just off. Rebounded there by Critchfield. DiRigolo with the ball now. Ramirez rolling around the right-hand side, finds an open lane, puts it up.
That's the second time we've seen that from Amador. Maybe just, just let it go.
Just let that one go.
Let it go.
I appreciate the hustle. It's a hustle play. That's Charisma Carson, the freshman for the Mustangs, up for three.
Charismatic bucket.
That's right.
I say so myself.
A lot of way across to Critchfield. Patterson in front of her. Critchfield's going to go off to Moniz, up for three. Just off. That's Marlena Allen. We've been saying Macy Patterson's name a whole lot today. She's a junior here for the Buffs. Ramirez once again driving down the lane. Moniz back over to Carson. Over to Ramirez up for three, just off the rim. White McCarty, oh, she puts a shoulder into her.
This Amador team is far more aggressive than what Argonaut.
Monstered him a little bit.
Yeah.
Peyton Patterson to Macy. Swatted away by Critchfield. They're going to call Mustang ball on that one. Both White McCarty and Macy Patterson down there. Ball's rolled underneath to Ramirez. She gets it. She's got 4 seconds. Oh, Macy Patterson gets it. Oh, they're going to say she stepped out of bounds.
You never know.
I love a good momentum shifter. It's Carson with. Doesn't take the shot.
You got to take the shot. You have to take the shot.
It's all right. Amador High School in Sutter Creek. We're going to dip out for just one moment, get our notes together, and we'll be back for your halftime show in just a moment. All right, we're back here at Amador High School in Sutter Creek, California for big game 2026, the varsity girls matchup. Meeting at midcourt right now, we've got the Amador Buffs cheer squad there, Mateo.
Let's see what they got.
All right, folks, taking a quick look at the scoreboard right now. Amador is currently up 26 to the Mustangs 14. And I'll tell you what, it's pretty much been Amador's game this entire time.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one, Joey. I think there's a clear discrepancy in the aggression effort levels of these teams. I think Amador looks like they have a prerogative and a sense of urgency to really close this game out in a pretty demolishing fashion, while Argonaut's a little bit, light on the gas pedal, a little bit, tentative on the defensive side of the ball, and I think some adjustments need to be made on their end.
Well, you talk about the defensive side of the ball. I think that's something that, the Buffs have really. They're not even just that they're trying to, get in front of them, but they're stealing the ball. They're putting their hands out. They're trying to kind of swipe around and get everything going. I mean, they are actively stealing the ball away from the Mustangs.
No, I mean, the first foul call on Argonaut was very late in the second quarter. I mean, that's a clear sign that, you aren't being physical enough. Not saying, foul them every time down, but, if you're not playing aggressive, that's just that's how it's going to go.
Exactly.
And, you've seen all the whistles down here on this end. And, it ebbs and it flows, but Amador's, come up with the ball and has, gotten easy scoring opportunities because of it.
A lot of good stuff that we've seen so far here from this Buffaloes squad. We've been calling Macy Patterson's name a whole bunch, Peyton Patterson's name a whole bunch, but I'll tell you what, who the unsung hero right Lusa.
Yeah.
Dude, she's been scoring like crazy.
Yeah, imposing her will, and I'd also like to give another shout out to number 24, Sophia Dooley. I mean, obviously, she's playing her role, running the floor as she should, but she's also making impact plays on the defensive side of the ball. I'd say she's a Dooley threat on the court.
Duly threat, I love that one, dude. I love it. Hey, duly noted.
I see what you did there, Joey. I see what you did there. Nothing goes by me.
That's right. That's right. And I'll tell you what, not much has gotten by her. She has been a defensive force down here.
That is for sure. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, folks, we'll bow out for just a moment. Let's listen to the band a little bit here. How about a little bit of this Amador High School band? Our very own Michael Brashear, a member of the Amador High School band as well.
Is that so?
That's right. What, we're going to go ahead and dip down for a second. You'll be able to hear the band right here. That was 25 or 6-4. The Amador High School band. Not just the marching. That's not just the marching band, Michael, is it?
That's same for marching and concert.
Same for marching and concert and all around band. And the instrument you play, Michael? Michael is a clarinet player here for the band. And you know, we've asked you once before, Michael. We've asked you. Sorry, let me pull Teo up there. We've asked you once before, Michael. What's your one of these kind of fun songs here to play? What fight song is your favorite?
Crazy Train.
Crazy Train.
That's impressive.
Crazy Train.
Yeah, rest in peace to a legend and Ozzy Osbourne.
That's right, R.I.P. Ozzy. What's your favorite? Do you have any good runs?
Get some fun trills at the beginning and end of it.
Fun trills at the beginning and end. Hardest part of the song is the bass line. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Jeremiah Cloud, right down there right now, run the clock. I believe he's running the clock down there. Keep the clock down there, right? That's right. He gives us the thumbs up. Yep, Jeremiah Cloud, our man down there. I know Keith's down there with him. It's hard. It's loud in here. I've got a microphone on. I don't want to scream. Everybody that's got it on their TV right now is like, Joey, calm down.
Yeah, I also got to look out for my eardrums as well.
That's true.
Right in my ears.
That's true. That's true. How's your level? Are everything okay?
We're doing great. We're doing great. You know, it's obviously, you know, it's a little bit more of a packed house than we're used to. So, you know, a lot of background noise, but, you know, it's all part of the environment.
Too. I think it's kind of funny looking down here, seeing all these kids dressed up like little frat boys down there.
You know, it's crazy because when we were in high school, this is actually how we dressed.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, actually how we dressed.
And when I was in college, it's how I dressed too. I don't know if you can see the kid with the sideways backwards gray hat. I gave him that hat.
Oh, yeah?
I asked him, I was like, Grady, we were finishing up baseball practice, and he was like, yeah, coach, how do I dress up like a frat boy? And I was like, well, you got to turn your. He goes, no, and I was like, hey, take this.
Man, these kids don't have Pinterest anymore?
Dude,
they got to refer to the OGs for the frat inspo?
You know, when you live it, you live it, right? When you live it, you know it.
That's for sure.
Both of these teams coming in off of wins, I believe, on their last game. Or actually, sorry, no, the Buffaloes lost their last game. Mustangs won their last. It did drop their record, but it didn't drop their position in the Motherlode League. R.I.P.
Calm down,
R.I.P. Motherlode League. I miss the old days of the Motherlode League.
Back in my day, we were the MLL.
Looks like looking in the boys' league right now, Liberty Ranch still holding strong, 13-0. The Mustangs are in second place, 10-3. Great matchups we've seen, Argonaut and Union Mine.
Union Mine is a force to be reckoned with. That is for sure.
Bradshaw Christian's 8-10. Amador's also 3-10 in league, but they play a very tough league. I will say that. And Galt is in at 2-11 on the season right now. So the Mustangs second in league, and that looks like seventh. The Buffs are coming in seventh in league. For Mustangs looks like Lady Mustangs are here in fifth. We've got about a minute and 20 seconds left. We're going to rest our vocal cords for just a little bit.
Mateo Davis
in the stands for you here. Oh, off of Patterson's face there. She's all right. Patterson, Peyton Patterson, Sophia Dooley, That is Mara LaPalooza and
Very
Peyton
ambitious
White,
shot attempt right there.
Peyton White McCarty on the floor for Michaela Dirigolo. And then, of course, number 21, Elena Critchfield. Time.
Got to have the mental clock going.
Inbound in there to Peyton Patterson. Bang.
Pretty stellar performance from deep from Amador tonight. Not something I foresaw.
Hey, Mara LaPalooza right there. She's all over.
Watch out down low.
Goes up. It's off. Oh, they're calling
Travel,
Dooley for
huh?
travel. Serena Ramirez.
Travel on a shot attempt, you know, typical stuff.
Yeah, you know, just how it is. The inbounder. Inbounds it to Peyton Patterson. Shot up by Dooley, it's no good. Oh, they're gonna call a hack on that one. Sounds like some kind of phrase.
Sounds like a holiday.
Hackadooley.
What are you doing for Hackadooley?
Oh, dude, we celebrate privately.
Yeah.
There. By Dooley shooting her second. February 29th.
February 31st, Hackadooley.
Serena Ramirez with the ball on the right-hand side, rolling her over to the left. Moniz with it.
Fouls, get some easy shots at the free throw line.
Tell you what, if there was a young lady that I'd be afraid to foul, it would be Elena Critchfield. You know, her father is the superintendent of schools.
Yeah, no, I would not be, you know.
Really nice. Good job, Elena. Miss your shot.
Doing great, doing great.
But don't miss in Miguel. When I'm giving her.
There you go. Manifesting positivity.
That's right. Peyton Patterson driving down. Oh, just off. Peyton Patterson up, and it's in. They're going to say that is going to go against LaPalooza. Out of the air.
Again, we do fail at 100 miles an hour sometimes.
Peyton Patterson with a fast break there, steals the pass, and sorry, I was looking down at my roster while I was trying to come up with a phrase. And that is her third foul. Oh, they're calling a delay of game warning against Macy Patterson.
Is that so?
Interesting. I should know in basketball how it goes. I don't know if it's any different.
Yeah, I think you usually have to punt after that.
Drop kick. Oh, stolen out of rolling away. Payne Patterson with it. Puts it up. No shot clock violation right here. No timeouts called so far.
But, you know, unfortunately, that hasn't been the case.
You know, when they're in these timeouts, what's the conversation you're having with the girls?
Well, it's not really much for them to do, not much space to travel. So I would definitely shift the looks on defense for sure, try to confuse the Buffs a little bit, because right now they're in the driver's seat and giving them here and there. Maybe you don't want to go under the baseline all the way.
Couldn't agree more. Up her dribble. This is what I'm talking about. She needs help. There you go. She's got Critchfield now over to Carson. Carson driving. A little bit tighter calls here in the second half.
Yeah, significantly more whistles.
Oh, yeah. Girls basketball matchup. Patterson picks up her dribble and finds LaPalooza back over to. Yeah, more zone there. Yeah, they're calling a drive. They're calling a charge on that one. Did not see. She snuck in on me. That's number 25, Rayanna Johnson.
First action for her tonight, correct?
That is correct.
Happens.
Happens to the best of us, let me tell you. That was all I did in basketball.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man.
I was in.
Also a defensive guy.
I couldn't shoot, I couldn't dribble. I could foul him 5 times solidly. That's ball stolen there by LaPalooza. She's going to step back and pick up her dribble. just off the front of the rim. DiRigolo with the ball.
You know, it just seems in the actions for Amador's half-court offense, this team just has a really good feel for each other, you know? They know where they're going to be at all times. They can sense when they're guys.
Oh, pass just out of the reach of LaPalooza.
Perhaps I spoke too soon.
They tried to draw. I don't know if you saw the charge right there. She tried to draw. You've got number 10, that's Peyton Fuentes, and number 13, Marlena Allen. Jadell Wu. Ball tipped out. That is Mustang ball. Trying to find somebody. Over to Ramirez. Critchfield with the ball. Shot clock is rolling. Almost looked like she tried to give herself an alley-oop.
Yeah, a little Tracy McGrady comp right there. Kind of crazy. It worked out in her favor.
That's right. She's at the line shooting too.
You know, the way she's been playing tonight, wouldn't have been surprised if she, you know, rose up and put someone on a poster. Fireworks in this Mustang offense, huh?
Elena Critchfield at the line shooting two. First one is out. No substitutions to be made. She lines up for her second. It's off the front of the rim. It is rebounded by the Mustangs. Carson with it way across to Miguel underneath, just over the rim. She put up solid defense there. Oh yeah, they're gonna call the reach on that one. That one is going to go against Madison Miguel. Yep, that's right, short memory.
Next play mentality.
Peyton Patterson looking for somebody. She's driving the lane, puts it up. Oh, it's in. They're going to count it, give me the and one.
You know, you see Critchfield getting the ball at the top of the three-point line a lot and having her teammates screen for her, and, you know, and she's building up a head of steam in these games.
Bang, makes that a three-point play. Nice little swipe in there.
Almost comes away with the steal there.
Marlena Allen with it.
Valiant effort by 21 tonight.
Serena Ramirez with the ball, almost loses her dribble.
There we go.
Oh, actually,
Is that, oh.
I don't have it set up, but we do have replay.
All right.
I can replay.
All right.
Maybe next time.
Well, I mean.
That's right.
I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. If they can get something done on defense, I think they might be able to maybe creep their way back into this game.
Substitution is made. Macy Patterson checking in for Peyton Patterson. Don't know if you saw this. Macy Patterson mismatched shoes.
Oh.
See it?
You know, I've always been a fan of the mismatched shoes. I think them making a comeback is really good for the game of basketball.
Yeah, it's cool. Bounce it over to Allen. Up for three. No, they're calling it two. They're going to say she's sinking two. Toes on. I think I see Cal Naughton Jr. over there.
Is that the Magic Man, Joey?
That's the Magic Man. Shake and bake.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Shot rims out. Macy Patterson with the ball. She's got Charisma Carson on her. She's at the top. Toss it over to LaPalooza. Underneath to Macy Patterson, and it's in.
Those know where their teammates are at all times, Joey. At all times.
And that's the end of the third period of play here at Amador High School. Look at the scoreboard right now. The Amador Buffaloes all over the Argonaut Mustangs. Teo, what have we seen so far?
You know, I mean, like I said, Argonaut did ramp up the energy coming out the gate in the third quarter. But, I mean, you know, Amador is doing what they've been doing all night. They've been making plays on defense and getting easy buckets.
Right, but we've seen the Argonaut offense start to wake up a little bit. They're coming alive here in this third period. This next, I mean, they're down.
Yeah.
At this point. That's still, I mean, that's tough to come back from, but that's still, you know, there's still plenty of ball.
I mean, it's definitely an improvement. I think that has to do with Elena Critchfield really waking up and them getting the ball in her hands in the second half. I mean, we said it before the game. That's the leading scorer, leading rebounder, leading turnovers for the team. I mean, she's going to be the focal point of their offense, but she does need some help out there, you know?
Turning to the floor here for the Buffs as we get started with the fourth period. Quarters in football, periods in basketball.
I mean, but I've always said quarters in basketball.
It is still fours, right? I mean, it's all fours.
Yeah, right?
On the floor for the Buffs, number 5, Macy Patterson. Number 11, Mara Lapalid. I believe that is number 13. Yes, it is, Marlena Allen. On the floor for the Mustangs, number 21, Elena Critchfield. Number 13, Charisma Carson. For sure, she got folded up on that one. I thought she broke her leg.
Yeah, she's had a couple awkward landings, but I mean, she's just bouncing back like nothing happened. I wish I had those knees.
Dude, don't miss the attitude, I'll tell you that. He's going to call Macy Patterson. Yeah, that's her fourth. Yeah, her fourth. So she is out of this matchup. A 30-second timeout.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Here. What? Yeah, looking down at the scorers table, running the scoreboard over there is our good friend Jeremiah Cloud. He's joined by Keithus. Coming back into it, Mustang ball, 7:48 on the clock. Off the hands of Dooley.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was clear as day.
I was wrong. I'll admit when I'm wrong. Oh, they're going to call 24 white. Dooley missed the greatest opportunity to wear 22.
Got to go with the flow. Go with your last name.
That's right. Jadell Wu with the ball over to drives the baseline. Over the top to Wu. Back over to
at least 3.
Buffaloes with the ball. That's Peyton Patterson with Charisma Carson in front of. Yeah, they're going to say, yeah, February 31st just came. Not wearing my special Hackadooley hat.
I know, I came totally underdressed.
Off her hand. They're going to say Dooley knocked it out of Miguel's hand. They're going to say a ball on the baseline.
Dooley is serious of that. You know, you hate to play against them, love to play with them.
That's right. We've got something about his high school basketball team and how they couldn't have beat like guys on the bench or something like that. He's like, we have Randy Moss.
Yeah.
He's like, well, maybe
you're taking time bomb with a face mask.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, man. That's what I'm feeling over here.
Yeah.
Doing race cars, they're doing frats. I think I know where the parties are. I'll tell you what, though, if you've ever been to a race before, you're right. Half of them can't even drive.
Where's the Ben Davis? Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah.
Long arms trying to reach in. She is too. She's all over. Then it's in. She will continue to drive up the score. They're going to say that one is going to go against Peyton Patterson. Troubles over here. I'm going to see if maybe I move my internet box. It might do a little bit better. Got a text from my good buddy Seth Seaver telling me he doesn't think it's just be me, and I'm telling you what, Seth, it is me. Ball rebounded there by White McCarty. They're a joiner with it. Underneath to LaPalooza. Oh, she puts it up, no good.
Wow, good contest.
That's Ramirez now with the ball. Stolen there.
I like the idea.
Back up. Allen was all over her. That's Wu with the ball now. Over to Carson, up for 3. Just off. Put it back up, it's off. Allen with the ball now. Under 3 minutes left in the game. Peyton Patterson here or Macy Patterson, sorry, with the ball. That one rims out.
Awfully generous with the no call.
I was going to say that might have been a call. Let's see, they're going to call a timeout. Or no? No timeout? 2 shots? Tech?
That might be the latest whistle I've ever seen if we got free
What?
throws right now.
What? Oh, yes.
Is that what's going on?
I believe so. I believe so.
Oh, technical.
Yeah,
Got a technical.
calling a T against the Amador bench. Will shoot 2. First one is in. Not sure what that technical was.
I don't think he was very pleased with that no call down on this end.
Yeah, full timeout called here on the court.
About this referee here standing at center court. I actually sold shoes to him at Dick's Sporting Goods when I worked there.
He just gave him a second technical. He just gave him a second technical.
Wow, apparently he could have used some inserts.
Those shoes might have been a little tight.
Well, when I was helping him out, he actually told me he used to coach a lot of D1 college basketball. A lot of that while being in the Big Sky Conference, where one Damian Lillard played for Weber State.
Interesting. Interesting. Dame Dalla, we love it. Technical. Mustangs will get an opportunity to shoot 2 now? Right? 2?
Now they're only down 20.
Is this like a change kind of thing, like the bank's open? 2 technicals against the Buffaloes bench. Serena Ramirez. Way over the top. Oh, stolen out of there. That was
Easy
White
pickings.
McCarty. Just about jumped out of the gym on that one.
Yeah, no, it looked like a Megatron catch.
That
actually.
was awesome. The ball, Charisma Carson in front of her. Also don't think we've seen her really come out of this. With the score, pulling away again.
I think subbing out Critchfield's basically way.
For dribble over to Carson. Carson with it, looking to find a way. Set there. They're going to call a reach by Patterson. That's her 5th. That's her 5th. She fouled out.
You know, if you're gonna have 5 fouls, at least use them well.
Yeah.
I think she did a great job at that tonight.
Totally. Totally. Uh-oh. My pencil dropped. First shot is up. Wanted it. White McCarty with the ball. Over to Marlena Allen. Over now to number 1, Daphne Cassesi, who has not seen action yet tonight. Lapalooza.
One on the other. You know, if only they could build. They had enough time to build off of that.
That's right. Amador Buffs 48, Argonaut Mustangs 30. They're going to call a foul there. That one is going against number, what did he say, 24? That is Allen's shot is up, it's out. Rebounded there by the Mustangs. Rolling down the court. Wants to take the shot. She does. Oh, just rolls off the rim. Rebounded with Carson in front of her.
Just sitting on the rock.
Moniz with the ball. Again, I'm not wearing the stripes.
Yeah, I mean, I think Moniz just kind of threw it out of bounds.
No jump. They're going to say that as a penalty against number 1. Is Moniz her first, actually, of this game. Late in this game. It's half court here soon. Easy bounce pass there to Allen. Carson in front of her. Over to Kell. Gergolo with the ball.
Those things want to get one shot, you know, maybe just carry momentum over to the next.
We've got 10 seconds left here in the game. Still playing some hard defense by the Buffs. Over to Oaks. taking a look here at the final score. 30. We're going to be back for our post-game show in just a moment.
Just simply, you know, a David and Goliath situation. Unfortunately, the David in this story did not come out on top. But, I mean, it was a clear discrepancy and forced their will in the game.
That's right. That's right. Well, I'll tell you what, as we've got to wrap this up right here, another great matchup defensively, a phenom here for the Buffaloes, and player of the game for the Argonaut Mustangs. Number
Both well deserved. Critchfield really carried the load on both sides of the floor for the Mustangs, and